Hello, Pleiadian Council. This is Sarah, and let me try and phrase this question in a way that makes the most sense. I feel almost as if there's a galactic part of myself that works with the great central sun and works with beaming this light into the organic stargates to reveal the heroic probability for Gaia and for humanity. So there's a part that's really out there in the cosmos, just beaming that light to the earth. And then there's the human part that's here in this skin, that's here on this planet, and is watching just all the shenanigans of the deep state right now with this attempt at genocide of humanity. And I know I don't want to be in those frequencies of focusing on the polarity and the real density of what's going on right now. But at the same time, I'm getting the sense that some people in the human race have the job to be whistleblowers, that's part of their purpose, is to speak out against the crimes against humanity with this particular virus and what's going on with it. And a lot of my friends are those people, are the whistleblowing people. And I realize that in a way I have to discern that that's not really my job in order to blossom my seed code atom into its highest frequency, which truly assists in bringing freedom and joy and harmony faster to the earth and to humanity. I've got to focus on the joy and the beauty and the gratitude, and even when I take in these facts or these information, nobody has it complete yet. It's just like this huge puzzle. But even when I'm exposed to it, I need to stay in the lightness with it. Like, I just need to see that this is the bigger picture. This is all, I mean, it feels like with 9/11, the deep state, you know, the powers, the Draco, all that, they nearly hung themselves with 9/11. But with this, it feels like this is like their final death knell, because the amount of stuff that is being disclosed is just going to catch them with their pants down. And
yes,
I'm kind of enjoying it, I have to say. I'm trying to stay light with it. And but so I guess my question,
it is important to enjoy it.
Yeah. So my question is just, are the timelines showing us that there has to be a mass uprising? I mean, do we have to take to the streets and say, my body is mine? Or, I mean, is it going to get that extreme? Do you see that in the timelines? Or do you see that this light that's coming into the earth, and those of us that are all in humanity awakening, are going to make a more gentle dethronement of the dark side? I mean, how do you see that playing out, I guess, is what my question.
Well, first of all, we would like to say that congratulations to you and to many in discovering that you are not playing the role of a whistleblower.
Right.
There are few who sign up for this. And those who really need to see this information are those that are still in disbelief.
Right.
If you see the validity in these perspectives, then it is important to congratulate yourself for being open and, in a way, allowing that to help you tune out more to those negative agendas in your world. Now, the revolution this time is a peaceful experience. And again, we must remind everyone of what we have shared, of much more than two, but again, two general polarities of existing parallel Earths that now occupy the same Earth. So the building of the new earth has been happening for several of your decades, and now is the time that there is an even greater seed planting ceremony taking place, as everyone is understanding to some degree that following their passion and serving their role in creating the new earth is necessary, and they are taking those necessary action steps, whether it is building communities, whether it is awakening their gifts, whether it is healing themselves, whether it is whistle blowing. All of these ideas are being enacted, and they are serving that foundation. And at the same time, this idea of the fear-based or old part of your world is crumbling, though it will, in a way, self-destruct. And those who buy into these ideas and submit themselves over to the control will participate in that self-destruction themselves until they again choose to shift into that creation of the new earth, which will have been established to some degree in some time, and there will be tools for them to rebuild themselves anew in that sense. So merely see that there is this ability for that fear-based reality to bleed into your reality if you choose to allow that. And you may know many who are on that side of things, and simply by holding your head above the water, so to speak, and not letting the fears pull you in, you set an example for them of what they could potentially experience, and you give them that ability, in a sense, to jump the fence to the more love-based new earth, as many of you describe it. Though allow it to occur, allow that pain and suffering to exist, have compassion for it, and do not allow your attempts to serve to be attempts to rescue. Because, again, understand this from a higher perspective. At a soul level, every soul chooses exactly what they need for their growth. And there are much denser potential expressions than that which you are experiencing on Earth. So souls that need to go through that challenge will incarnate in that way. And that is simply their choice to serve them in their evolutionary process. And you are experiencing much higher ways of evolving that occur through joy and passion and the simplicity of connection with others and with higher realms and with your earth. That is all you need to do. Again.
Wonderful. I just have one clarification question. So, are you saying that the two, is it what you're saying that the two Earths are converging into like one primary timeline of ascending Earth? Because that's, I keep hearing that there's just the Earth is ascending in all her
Yes.
forms right now.
Yes.
Okay.
Not in all of her forms, no, but in all of the ones that you are directed towards, you have already split off on the tracks, so to speak, in a sense that you would have to go very far out of your way to go to an earth that does not ascend. Yet
Right.
there are people that are living in a way that is sending their trajectory away from the ascending earth into a negative timeline. And again, as we have said before, your reality will shift to a point that those souls will experience a sort of walk-in. The human will still exist, but there will be some sort of great amnesia that occurs as a new wave of souls enters the bodies of those who are choosing the fear-based reality at some point. And new seedling souls, you could say, that are ready to shift to a love-based reality will come in a wave as walk-ins to help the collective achieve this love-based state at a global level in the times to come.
Wow, so beautiful. So these new seedlings will help take people who are headed maybe toward a more fear-based timeline. They will help change their direction and move
Well,
them.
no, you are
No?
doing that now.
Oh,
The
okay.
seedlings
Yeah,
that we are describing are souls that are walking in to the human bodies of those who are presently choosing a fear-based reality.
got it.
Souls in a fear-based polarity will not be able to continue to exist on your ascending earth. And so they will leave, but that does not mean that all of the people will die. It simply means that they will be wiped clean, so to speak, so that they can actually move forward. And that is why so many are seeming to go crazy, because that experience of mild or not so mild psychosis is a symptom of a walk-in soul by and large.
Got it. Fabulous. Wow. Okay, thank you so much. And
Oh, great, thanks to you as well.
yeah, thank you so much. And Chris, I believe that you wanted to go next, so go ahead and unmute.